If you're preparing for FE Electrical and Computer exam, then chances are that computer systems is one of your least favorite sections to prepare for this exam. And you're not alone. A lot of students who prepare for FE Electrical and Computer exam find the computer sections, which they call as the digital systems, computer networks, computer systems, and software, a little bit challenging to prepare for. In this video, I'm going to help you understand why that is the case and how you can prepare effectively for computer systems. Computer systems is the second last topic on FE Electrical and Computer exam. It really shows up just before software engineering when you're about to close out your exam. So what makes computer systems so challenging? Reason number one, a lot of students who are taking FE Electrical and Computer exam are actually power systems engineers. And PE license for electrical engineers arguably has the greatest value in the power systems industry. So naturally, a lot of folks who are taking the FE Electrical and Computer exam are either working as power systems engineers or are graduating with a major in power systems engineering from their undergraduate programs. I don't know about you guys, but I'll speak for myself. One of the reasons why I decided to go into power systems engineering was because I did not enjoy programming. I did not enjoy computer courses. I did not enjoy software. And if I had the opportunity in my undergraduate to skip all of these courses, I probably would have. But in the hindsight, I feel lucky that I actually did not skip computer systems. I did not skip computer networks. I did not skip digital systems or software, because these are the topics that have a representation on the FE Electrical and Computer exam. Reason number two, computer systems is not the heaviest topic on the exam. It is not the lightest like computer networks. I have a video that I did for computer networks earlier, but at the same time, it is not a heavy hitter. It's not a big five topics like math, circuits, electronics, power, or digital systems for which you're going to set aside multiple weeks in order to make sure that you have a good understanding of the big five topics. So the effort to reward ratio when it comes to computer systems, just like computer networks, is a little bit off, because you know that these concepts that you're going to be learning for computer systems are only for the exam day, 5 hours and 20 minutes. After that, when you go back to your life as a power systems engineer, you're never going to be using computer systems. Reason number three, according to the exam specification, computer systems has three major topics. Number one, microprocessors. Number two, memory technology and systems. And number three is interfacing. Now, this is the book that I used in my undergraduate to study microcontrollers. We also did a little bit of assembly language programming, and this is an 800-page book. So in the exam specification, when they have a simple line item saying microcontrollers, which sort of is related to microprocessors, then how do you go about studying for it? Are you going to pick up a book like this and then go through all the 800 pages, or you are going to improvise? And if you want to improvise, what level of detail are you going to go into? The same thing can be said for memory technology and systems and interfacing. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I've developed exam preparation resources for FE Electrical and Computer. I've authored several books on the topic of FE Electrical and Computer exam as well as the PE Power exam. I run popular programs for FE Electrical exam preparation and the PE Power exam preparation. Within my FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation program, I have multi-part lecture series where I explain the theoretical concepts in detail related to every single topic, including computer systems. I do in-lecture practice problems, quizzes, mini exams, computer simulated practice exams. So even if you're starting from scratch, the program is going to help you learn the concepts for the first time. And if you already know some of these concepts, then it will be a really good refresher in a very time-efficient manner. Reason number four why computer systems is challenging is because it appears at the end of the exam. Second half of the exam is typically considered very difficult by most of the students because it contains core electrical and computer engineering topics, and computer systems is actually literally at the tail end, just before software, when you are operating at the limits of your focus, your energy, both physical and mental. And at that point in time, if you see convoluted questions of computer systems, your brain is going to be operating at its limits. And last but not the least is that even during your exam preparation, when students are planning out a 3-month schedule, a 4-month schedule, or maybe a 6-month schedule, very rarely I find students who actually start from the bottom of the specification, which is software, and make their way upwards. 9 out of 10 times, I would say even 95% of the time, students take a linear approach starting from mathematics, then probability, stats, ethics, engineering, economics, and so on. So by the time they reach computer systems, computer networks, software engineering, that happens to be at the end of their planned 3-month or 4-month schedule, and they are exhausted. A lot of students actually feel burnout by studying so much, because majority of the students are not just preparing for this exam. A lot of the students are also working full-time, and they're looking for a cost-effective as well as a time-effective exam preparation resource to help them streamline the exam preparation efforts. Because when you're working 40 hours, 50 hours, even 60 hours a week, you only have very limited amount of time to dedicate and invest towards your exam preparation. And you want to make sure that when you get to studying, that every single hour, every single minute that you spend towards your preparation is actually helping you make progress. There are a lot of free resources out there, sometimes even free courses, but you got to remember that the real value that a good program provides you is that it helps you go from point A to point B efficiently without any friction, with a lot of support and help. But with limited time, you want to make sure that you do it efficiently so that you don't feel burned out, because when students start feeling burned out, sometimes they pull the plug and they give up on the entire licensing dream. And to me, multiple attempts is not really a failure, but failing to pursue your dream and seeing it through to the end is a real failure. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you want to learn more about preparation of FE Electrical and Computer exam and the P-Power exam, then check out these playlists over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.